Hi everyone, welcome back to WHU TV. It's nice to see you. I hope you're keeping well and having a good week. I'm back, baby, I'm back. This is the preview of West Ham's second home game of the 24-25 Premier League season, where we welcome current Premier League winners Manchester City to the London Stadium for a 5:30 kickoff this Saturday afternoon, live on Sky Sports. As always, guys, this video is sponsored by the channel sponsor, 3retro.com. Please click the link in the description below that will take you directly through to the West Ham section of their website. But as you can see from the icon that's up here, there's also City retro gear in there as well. There's quite a fair bit that is on sale at the moment, guys, so go check those out. There's also track jackets, polo shirts, sweatshirts and t-shirts made by Admiral and Umbro, so go check those out as well. And any purchases you make through the link in the description below, as the commissioners the channel would always be getting, as I always say, I'll be sending on to the charity Iron supporting Foodbanks. They're based in the Newham area, and they're helping those in the Newham area and the Essex County and further afield for that matter, as they're currently supporting over 70, probably close to 80 food banks now by the time of this recording. So guys, go grab yourself a really nice retro shirt or a very nice polo or track jacket, whatever you want. You'll be saving yourself a few quid in comparison to your respective club shop if there's any City fans watching, and you'll be helping those that are less fortunate than you and I. But if you want to donate directly to the Food Bank charity, but you don't want to make a purchase through the 3 Retro affiliate link, that's perfectly fine. There is the Just Giving Fund link in their description as well. So £1, £2, £5, whatever you can afford. Believe me, guys, every single penny helps. So thank you to everybody that has subscribed over the last 24 hours. It's been brilliant, and we could be getting a lot of views over the last 3 to 4 weeks now, so we'll come on to that in a minute. But as always, guys, for those that are new to the channel and haven't watched the previews, this is going to be slightly quicker than previously, but if you want to jump around and you haven't got the time to listen to the 7 or 8 minutes this is going to take, there are timestamps in the description below, but otherwise please do stick with us. Okay, so let's start off by talking about the officials. The referee for this game, as the spoiler alert from Rick in the chat yesterday, was Michael Oliver. His assistants are Stuart Burt and Dan Cook. The fourth official is James Bell. VAR is back because we didn't have it in the League Cup game last night. The referee video assistant is Darren England, and his assistant is Simon Bennett. So Michael Oliver, give and take with him, to be honest with you. Now, our last 6 games at home against Man City don't exactly inspire much confidence, as we've won none, drawn 2 and lost 4, scoring 4 but conceding, wait for it guys, it's painful to say, 17 goals in 6 games at home against Man City. Granted, that used to be 4 or 5 nils at one point. Now we're not in there so much, but at the same point, when we play Man City at home at the start of the season, we normally get a lot better results. I mean, we don't always win, but we do. We have better performances. We can give them a better game. This is the way football goes. Now, Lopetegui has never managed against Pep Guardiola or Man City, for that matter, which is a little bit odd if you think about it, from where they both came from over the years. But it is what it is. Now, looking at Man City's transfer window so far, not really doing a huge amount, apart from obviously selling players to make themselves into €116 million profit again. But City have reinforced ish so far this summer by bringing in Savinho from Torres for £25 million, and also, sorry, €25 million, I should say, and also bringing Guandolen back on a free after he left Barcelona. Tapped up much. City, as we know, sold Alvarez to Atletico Madrid for £75 million, Cancelo to Al Hilal for around about £21.5 million, Harwood Ellis to Southampton for about £20 million, Gomez to Real Sociedad for €9 million, and Doyle to Wolves for £3 million. So again, they're making a profit. Funny that they've been making profits ever since they've been under the scrutiny by the Premier League and the UEFA. The first time they actually turned over a profit was the season they signed Haaland 2 seasons ago, or 2 summer transfer windows ago. So that's funny that. But anyway, we'll gloss over the playing style and players to look out for, because we know that. But we know exactly what they're going to do. We know exactly how difficult it's going to be. But they are very likely to go to a 3-4-3 formation like they normally do. Now, they didn't play in the League Cup over the last couple of days. And neither do our opponents in the next round, Liverpool, either, for that matter. So, yeah, it's a bit of a contentious one for me. But again, it is what it is. Now, as the time of this recording, City's injuries are Oscar Bob is out for recovery from surgery recently. Phil Foden has 50% chance returning to this fixture from an illness, so he probably will be on the bench. Kovacic is also 50% chance of returning from a calf injury, and likewise Hernandez is also 50% chance of returning from a knock picked up during the Euros. So I guarantee those three players will be back in the starting 11 for, well, in the squad, I should say, for Man City in one guise or another. Now, turning to West Ham, it's interesting. We've got 2 days left of the transfer window. I mean, obviously, Creswell didn't start last night because he picked up a hamstring injury in the build-up to the league game. So as a result of it, it looks like Ollie Scholes may not be leaving because depending on what happens with Creswell. Now, you know, obviously we've heard that Aguerd refused a transfer to Wolfsburg because he wants more money, similar to what's going to be offered to him out in the Saudi league. Danny Ings has turned down rejections from Southampton as well. Again, salary by the looks of things, you know. So it's going to be difficult. We do need to reinforce the midfield, as we talked about last night. And if we can get a couple of players out, looks like Zuma's very close to sorting that one out, so that's good. But it looks like we're going to have to subsidise the remaining £4.5 million wages this season. So that's going to put a crimp in things if that has to happen. So yeah, it's a frustrating one nonetheless, but it's one that we're used to, you know. But at the same point, it's a great thing that because if Ollie Scholes can step up and be the replacement for Creswell for the next few weeks, then I'll be very, very happy with that. He's proven his worth, especially at an under-21s level, and some of the Europa Conference and Europa League games that he's played in over the last couple of seasons. So yeah, I will be happy with that. But guys, this brings us round to the starting 11. A few changes here and there. I know that I know that Alvarez has been hinted at by Lopetegui that he might not be starting. I mean, because Lopetegui said today that his players aren't that Alvarez isn't exactly match fit. Well, you can't get match fit if you're not going to be playing games. So you have to play games in order to get match fit. So I won't be too surprised. And as always, guys, put your comments in the comments section below. Let me know your thoughts on this. But this is starting 11 that I would put out personally if I was Lopetegui.
Areola in goal, with a back four of Wan-Bissaka, Mavropanos, Kilman and Emerson. Alvarez in the hole, sitting behind Rodriguez, supporting Bowen, Kudus and Somerville, with Fulkrug up front.
So thank you very much for watching, guys. If you're enjoying the video, by all means, please do click the like button. The more likes this video gets, the more advertising it gets up on YouTube. If you haven't already done so, please do subscribe. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is over the last 3 to 4 weeks, we've had phenomenal views, close to 10,000, but 72.9% of you guys over the last 4 weeks have not subscribed. So that basically means that almost 7,000 views have coming from people that aren't subscribed. So please do subscribe. Please do share with anybody on your socials to get people more involved in this channel as well, for that matter, because the more advertising it gets, because I can only do so much with advertising it on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, etc, etc. I'm just as reliant on you to spread the word as and you are on me to give you updates on what's going on. Now, I know obviously the last 4 weeks has been part of the transfer window, so there's going to be a lot more views than more people normally get, but at the same point, guys, you're missing out on a ton of stuff if you don't hit that notification bell when you subscribe. You really, really are. You're missing out on the watch-alongs. You're missing out on new content as well, for that matter. But guys, by all means, have a great week. On Saturday evenings or maybe Sunday, depending on the result, there will be the full-time thoughts videos. So guys, in the meantime, have a fantastic week. Enjoy your weekend if I don't see you beforehand, and I'll see you very, very soon. All the time. All the best now. Take care.